guys, my name is Space, and before we get into any video, I'm going to ask you to like, share, follow, subscribe, and also if you play Fortnite, I'ma definitely want you to check out all the maps that I've made. To find all the maps that I've made on Fortnite, type in my code. I am not part of the creator program as yet. I don't have that 1,000 followers, you know. The boys trying to grind for it, you know what I mean? Yeah, but type in space 01 SPACE 01 and you can find all of my maps that I've made that is currently up at the moment. I want you guys to get all your friends. If you want to have a good time, get all your friends and hop on every single maps. When you hop on the maps, this is what I want you to do. Go have some fun. If the map is not fun for you, come back to my social and go on a video either on my YouTube or my TikTok and let me know what you think about the map. Alright, so after that, let's get into what's good, guys. Welcome back to another video of Fortnite devices, and for this video I'm gonna talk about the audio player. This device is basically easy to maneuver, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go into some past tips for you guys, which the functions. Alright, so if you want to know how this device works, to be honest, on the function side, that's the side you're gonna basically need the most. That's what you're gonna use the most eventually. There's no event, so you got play, stop, enable, disable, register player, unregister player, unregister all player. So I don't think I should explain all of this, but I'm going to do it anyway. You have to have something that can trigger off for the device to play, trigger off the device to stop, trigger off the device to enable, trigger off the device to disable, register to a player. So let's say there's a button and that button is there for a player to use, and a player that uses that button, you give it a specific sound, you give the audio player a specific sound, and it registers to that player. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else gonna be hearing the sounds but that player. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you basically operate that section. Unregistered player meaning you take away that sound from the person, so they no longer hear that sound anymore. Alright, so this is just another easy device. You can watch the video and learn something. What I'm basically doing for you in the video is I'm letting you know that this video is all about the audio player, and I am not going to explain 100% of the device on how you can use it in your gameplay. I'm just going to give you the function and leave the rest up to you to be creative. So if anybody be saying why you're not showing how to use the device, no, I'm not gonna show you how to use the device. I'm gonna show you what the device does and the key factors of explaining what these things are to you, so you have a better understanding of how to use the device. Because the whole point is I want you yourself open the device, put whatever settings you want in the device, and create something really unique for yourself. Because half the time people go on the video and copy the settings. Yes, that is good, but you have people who also go on a person video and copy the whole entire gameplay, and it's not cool to see somebody copying an entire person gameplay, you know. So my videos are mostly about getting you started or getting you to understand how the device works. So let's begin. If you're watching my video, you probably know what enable during phase means. So you have none, which is disable. The device is disabled from game start. That's what none means. It is disabled. It's not going to work once the game starts if you set it to this. And you have always, mean it's going to always work in gameplay and all of these other options. So creative mean you make a creative map. It's gonna work in that creative map, not in gameplay, not in pre-game. So that's what the settings are for. Restart audio when activated. Okay, so this is the when you hit the device, you can overlap it. Yeah, you overlap it. See, you can overlap it. So once you hit the device, based on the hit you get, it overlap. So if you hit it like twice in a row, it overlap. Like restart, it restart right after the hit. All right, so the reason I can hit that because there's a settings play on hit. Yeah. All right, so let's go deeper in this now. I am not gonna go through all the audio, but I'm going to give you idea of, hold on, let me turn back this on. Okay, all right, so before we go into any settings and all of that, I need to explain that there are two devices related to the audio player. You have the radio and you have the audio player. So the audio player is basically a trigger based type of device. Like you need something remotely triggering the device to play, or you can set it automatic. But here's the thing though, you cannot restart or make it loop. You need the radio for that. All right, so if there's a button and you trigger that button, you trigger and you attach the audio speaker to it, you basically trigger the audio player, right? So you have to constantly use the button to loop it. But that's where, so the radio device is where it comes in, where if you set a sound, it's gonna constantly play over and over and over and over and over again, looping. So for this tutorial, it's just the audio player. All right, let's get back into it. So there are so many sounds there. All of these sounds are actually in the radio as well, so don't be surprised. Okay, you can use these for like picking up coins, like when something happened in the game, whatever you want to attach the audio player to, be my guest. All right, so the volume, yeah, you can turn up the volume, turn down the volume. Visible in the game, if you want the speaker to be visible, you can let it be visible or not. Can be heard by everyone. Instigator means the person who triggers the device. Registered player, same thing. So basically registered player is like kind of different, where just only that registered player gonna hear the sound effect, nobody else. And unregistered player, what is this? Non-registered player. So non-registered players meaning that people who are not registered to the device going to hear this device. All right, so let's say you are registered to this device. Everybody's registered to this device. They're not gonna hear the sound because you set it to non-registered. So if that if I explain that properly to you, yeah, you can test it out for yourself if you want. Let's go down. Play location, device, local player, registered. So you can fool around all of these and you can see the difference. So instigated player, it plays in their location. Registered player plays only for the registered player. Local player meaning that probably people in the area or so, I believe. And the device. If you set the device in a specific location, it's gonna only play from the device in the location. Playback speed, so you can speed this up. Yeah, you can speed it up, and you can slow it down. Yeah, so you have the playback speed, which is actually useful. You can basically do whatever you want to do with that. You got fade in, how long it takes to fade in, and how long it takes to fade out. So it's up to you. So how long you want to take to customize that. Let me slow this down a little bit. I think I use up too much. Yeah, you can customize whatever you're looking for in the audio player, and you have the mesh and you have the loudspeaker, so whichever you want to use. And I believe that in UFEN you can change the mesh if they give you the option to. Enable spatialization. Enable audio panning based on the position relative to the listener, which is the camera by default. Yeah, so you get the spatial quality range. So if I'm over this side, it's gonna play on your left side. I'm over this side, it's gonna play on the right side. So that's what that section is all about. Okay. Alright, so let's get back to it. Enable spatial, we already talked about that. The stereo spread. These things are actually self-explanatory, but I'm gonna have to explain these to you. So the stereo part, these settings is just to amplify the stereo effect on the speaker, but most of y'all are not gonna use this. If you're looking for a unique sound, you can basically use this and come up with your own, you know, style of sound effect. Yeah, so left and right, yeah, that's what it does. This the stereo settings, you know, your left and your right, and how far you want the stereo effect to be. You know what I'm saying? So it's all up to what you want to do with the settings. So linear and log arithmetic define how volume should change between the attenuation main distance and attenuation fall off distance. So I'm not really sure about the whole function of these. I'm gonna be putting that out to you, but I'm explaining. I'm gonna try my best to explain what it does. I mean, I do understand that it may have a different type of settings and sounds when you you might not know the difference, but it's up to you if you want to go into that direction of the audio player. But I'm just here to give you the basics, so don't be like, oh, this guy don't know what he's doing. Yo, I barely use these types of audio. All I do is that I look for a specific sound, attach it to whatever device I'm doing, and that's it. I don't really have to go through all of these. But some people who don't know how to use the audio player, I just give them the basic. If you want to sit down and go through and know the difference, I mean, that's what creative is about. Auto play, these are self-explanatory. So sync player, you can do that. Enable the audio to synchronize across all device. Yeah, you can synchronize all the device, you know, for longer sounds such as music and dialogue. Alright, the audio player, you can auto play, excuse me. You can have these played in different section of the map So if you want to play in auto and create, turn that on. In the waiting area, you can turn it on. Countdown, you can have it turned on. Gameplay, you can have it play at round end, game end. So these things, so game end, once the game is finished, it plays automatically. Once the round end, it plays automatically. So the whole entire game, that's the game end. The round end, once the round is finished, plays automatically. The entire gameplay, you can have this play, but it's not going to loop. As I said before, it is not going to loop. It's going to play one time and that's it. That's it on the device. Alright, so I'm gonna wrap it up where I'm going to show you alright, so alright, audio player, play. Alright, I'd have to start the game. So what I'm showing you right now is that once you have a remote or a trigger remote, any form of remote, see, oh, I have to stand on it. So yeah, I set it to where player trigger, not by hit. If you want to know what this device is, I believe you can actually find that device in my catalog, in my series section, on my tutorial, and you will know this is a trigger device. Alright, so I want you to understand that each device comes with a specific unique touch, and you have to take your time, try your best to understand and how to use it. Okay, so that's what I can show you for now on this device. So my name is Space, and I definitely want you guys to like, share, follow, subscribe, comment. If you have any questions, I can answer those questions in the comment section. Alright, so do your best. Whatever you don't understand, you can put it in the comment, and once you do that, I'm going to look at it, check it out, so you don't have to do all of that. You get what I'm saying? And also, if you watch majority of my tutorial videos, if there's a bug along with any specific device, I will also mention that to you in the video, so it saves you time to be searching the fix of bugs or whatsoever. Alright, so thank you for hopping in on the video. If you reach this far in the video, yo, big W, you're the real one, and share, like, subscribe.